Good evening, I'm John Carter and welcome to Poland Daily. Tonight, the Polish President, Andrzej Duda, and his American counterpart, Donald Trump, will meet in New York. They'll be discussing where to locate the additional 1,000 US soldiers to be stationed in Poland, energy cooperation, and the admission of Poland to the US visa waiver program. Andrzej Duda's US visit, which is connected to the General Assembly of the United Nations, will last until Wednesday.
The first agenda of the Polish president in the US was a meeting with the Polish diaspora. During an official ceremony, President Duda awarded 12 people for their contributions to the Polish community in the United States. I wish members of the Polish diaspora and Poles who live in the US spoke in one voice, clearly stating their expectations of the American policies concerning Poles and Poland. It's incredibly important and it's your great mission. I will always support you in this, but I cannot do it for you. Around 8:35 p.m., President Andrzej Duda will be talking with President Donald Trump in one of the hotels in New York. The Polish side is counting on signing a detailed declaration regarding the increase of American military presence in Poland. Both heads of state had already signed a general declaration concerning the matter in June. The most important subjects will be the clarification of the locations for the bases where the additional American troops would be stationed and where the division command will be located, which is extremely important on its own. In a sense, it will be a new era for Polish-American military cooperation. Besides that, the matters of energy cooperation and the no-visa program will be discussed. Perhaps President Trump will also be probing if Poland will be interested in helping him create an anti-Iran coalition. The no-visa program for Poles is expected by many to be initiated very soon. During Sunday's meeting with the Polish diaspora, President Duda raised hopes by stating that it would only be a matter of time.
And now we have a report from the traditional Polish harvest celebration organised by the Polish community on the other side of the globe in sunny California. At the St. Pope John Paul II Polish Centre in Yorba Linda, not far from the City of Angels. More from our Los Angeles correspondent Małgorzata Schultz.
In Yorba Linda, at the St. John Paul II Polish Center in Orange County, the celebration of the traditional Polish harvest annual festivities have just finished. Over the last weekend, we had almost 7,000 people taking part. This has been a tradition here for 10 years. Many people travel specifically to visit this festival, which includes a variety of authentic Polish food, traditional Polish music, and traditional Polish dances from various parts of Poland, performed by Polish-American ensembles from Arizona and San Francisco. From Los Angeles, especially for TV Republika, Małgorzata Schulz.
A Facebook profile called Sok z Buraka, or beetroot juice, infamous for hateful attacks on Law and Justice Party politicians, was founded by an employee of the Warsaw City Hall, according to the weekly publication Wsieci.
As the weekly publication Wsieci revealed, the domain Beetroot Juice was founded in 2014 by Mariusz Kozak-Zagozda. He has been employed at the Warsaw City Hall since April and has been working for the Civic Platform Party since February last year. Kozak-Zagozda claims that he sold the Beetroot Juice domain in 2017. I have never heard of the Civic Platform Party being linked with this portal. I rarely visit it myself. The authors of the Wsieci article uncovered reports of police interrogations which were conducted as a part of the investigation concerning false information about Patryk Jaki. This information was to be provided by the Beetroot Juice fan page. Beetroot Juice is not the only website of its kind which publishes what seem to be mocking memes, information and photos, often sometimes very offensive. It is constructed in a clever manner. There is proof of strong social engineering. The lighter memes are intertwined with the controversial ones, which has a stronger effect on the subconscious. As Kamil Dobrowa, press spokesman of the Warsaw City Hall, said today, Mariusz Kozak-Zagozda was employed in the City Hall for 6 months as a substitute. He is responsible for co-running city profiles. So far, there has been no decision as to whether his contract will be extended.
The president of the Supreme Audit Office, Marian Banas, has released a statement saying that he will file lawsuits against the creators of the TVN programme Superwizja by tomorrow at the latest. Banas denies the allegations and says that his personal rights have been violated. The Saturday edition of Superwizja claimed that Banas is the owner of the tenement house where a hotel for hours used by prostitutes was located.
After the material was broadcasted, the opposition politicians categorically demanded the resignation of Marian Banas. In the supervisor program, it was stated that Marian Banas was the owner of the tenement house in which one of the tenants offered rooms rented per hour. The TVN station suggests some vague connections between Marian Banas and the pimp underworld in Krakow, where the tenement house is located. After the broadcast of this material, Marian Banas issued a special statement in which she says that attempting to link him with the activities presented in this material is slander and libel. The president of the Supreme Audit Office also stressed that in connection with the violation of his good name, but also the good name of the institution he manages, he intends to sue the supervisor's editorial office and notify the prosecutor's office about this. Law and justice politicians emphasize Marian Banas's crystal clear past and his merits in the fight against the VAT mafia.
Mam działalność hotelową, obecnie nie jestem właścicielem tej nieruchomości.
Linking me with the activities depicted in the material supervised by editor Kittel is slander and libel. I did not manage the hotel shown in the material. I was the owner of the building, which I rented to another person under a lawful contract. This person operated a hotel business there. I currently do not own this property. I perceive the material as an attempt to manipulate, defame and undermine the good name not only of myself, but also of the institution I manage. In connection with the false information, I will take this case to court. As for the reports of one television station, we already know today, after the announcement by Mr. Banas, that a lawsuit in this case has been announced. Such a lawsuit will most likely be filed tomorrow. Please ask the spokesperson for all the details.
On Sunday, tens of thousands of pro-life activists marched in Slovakia's capital city, Bratislava. They called for a total ban on abortions in the predominantly Catholic Central European country.
Abortion laws in Slovakia are relatively liberal compared to some other European Union countries like Poland or Malta, where abortions are illegal except under strict conditions, such as in cases of rape or where the woman's health is at risk. In Slovakia, on-demand abortions are legal up until 12 weeks of pregnancy, while abortions for health reasons are allowed in the first 24 weeks. Conservative lawmakers want abortions to only be permitted up to the first 6 or 8 weeks of pregnancy, while others want a total ban. The Parliament will begin debating draft laws to restrict abortions this month. It is unclear if the more restrictive proposals will become a law, since the ruling Smer, a leftist but socially conservative party, and its junior coalition partner, the conservative Slovak National Party, have not said whether they will back any of them. The most recent census, held in 2011, found 62% of the country identified as Catholic, while 6% said they were Protestants.
Thank you very much for joining me here this evening at Poland Daily. I'm John Carter. Stay tuned after the break for Poland Daily Weather. It's followed by the business, then it's the culture, history and finally the travel.